I'm going live, going live, going live, and I am live. Okay. So let's see, and everyone can join. And in the meantime, I'm gonna pull my chat up. We're doing a live. We are doing a live reading here today. What's going on with my Wi-Fi? What's going on with my Wi-Fi? Hey y'all! Happy Saturday to you guys. How y'all doing? Hey, Apple. How are you, beautiful? Lots of energy going on here. All right, so I am going to go on over here and pull up YouTube so I can see you guys. Hey, Tanya. How are you doing, sweetie? I got the oracles today. We're going to do an oracle pull. I kind of feel like we got people going through a whole bunch of different things right now. And it is time to tap in. Hey, Carmen, how are you? See, okay, Carmen clutched the mustard seed. I like that. Carmen, do you know what can grow from some mustard seed? Girl. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Hey, Chris. All right, we're doing an oracle reading today. All right, I got a new deck of cards, so we're going to get into it. We're getting into this today, all right? We're going to take a look at the overall energy, and then I'm going to tell y'all, hey, Ashley, beautiful, how are you? How are you guys doing? All right, so do I have any moderators in here? Hey, how are you? Hey, Latasha. Hey, Celeste. Hey, Celeste. Okay, Ashley, you got the magic wand today. Did I give Ashley the magic wand? Okay, Ashley should have a magic wand. And Tanya got a magic wand too. Okay, there y'all go. Okay, we just watching for the trolls. Okay, so welcome. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Hey, Celeste. I think I said hey to Celeste already. Okay. All right. So this is what we're doing. We thanking our angels. We thanking our guides. We thanking our ancestors. We thanking the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are thanking all of the wonderful energy that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength, the courage, the guidance, and the boldness to take action when it's time. Hey, Jasmine, what's going on? Okay. We're doing all oracles today, y'all. Okay. We're going to get into this. If you got questions about what you need to be doing right now, if you if you got questions about what you need to be doing right now, if you got questions about where you need to be moving towards right now, we're tapping into the messages, okay? Now, let me just say this one thing to y'all. If you're not trying to tap into your spirit, if you're not trying to get to know yourself, you're going to be caught up in a lot of this energy that's going on right now, okay? Hey, Jay, we're in reset. Dead smack and reset, y'all. We're dead smack and reset, okay? I explained to you guys already that we were going to be going through spiritual warfare because we're dead smack in the midst of a spiritual war. And I also explained to you guys that that will be coming in from the people that you know, okay? And even the people that you love, all right? We're going to take a look at the overall energy and the message that we need to know right now. Now, let me also say this because I don't know if I mentioned this on the last live. Okay, sorry. I've been having some people trolling my channels, okay? I don't know if I said this on the last live, but let me say this now. You want to protect your space. You are, and when I say space, I'm talking about your mental space. I'm talking about your spiritual space, and I'm also talking about your physical space if that's needed. Also, okay. This is not the season for you to have anyone in your ear with a whole bunch of negative shit. Please understand that, okay? So, hey, Jasmine, how are you? Mustard seed, I'm telling y'all, I love that name. Carmen mustard seed, I love that name because every time I see mustard seed, I'm thinking about, y'all know how small a mustard seed is? And do y'all know what can grow from a mustard seed? I don't even have like where's my wand? Do y'all see this? If you can look at like one of the dots in the wand, like literally, if not tinier, I believe a mustard seed is still tinier from this. And if you can have faith, and I'm talking about FATE, as small as a mustard seed, you'll be surprised as what can grow. Now, y'all know I talk about faith all the time here on this channel, but I'm not talking about FAITH. We're not rocking with a type of faith here, okay? We rock with FATE. There's a difference. Go Google it, do your research. Protect your space, okay? Now, let's see what we got going on here. We're going to start off, right, by the overall energy. And just let me show y'all something right now, what's going on here. We're dealing with this type of shit. You got Capricorn energy popping up here. Okay, so we're dealing with anything that has you trapped, that has you bound, anything that makes you feel oppressed, anything that makes you feel stuck, any demons that you have not dealt with. Okay, honey. Especially with that full moon energy that we just left from Scorpio. Shit and secrets will be popping up in the shadow. Are we still, when was that new moon? I'm sorry, that full moon. That full moon was last week, right? We're still in the shadow. The shadow's for about 14 days. And Page of Pentacles energy is also here. This is all about manifestation. This is about working together with the people. This is about planning. This is about opportunities. These are the things that we're going to have to pay attention to in this reading. Okay, we're paying attention to this Capricorn energy right here, right? Anything you're stuck to. And we're paying attention to, I want to say this is also earth energy right here. This Page of Pentacles energy, still earth energy. This is manifestation, okay? All right. Just know that. That was the middle of the deck split. So this is what is at the heart of shit. Middle of the deck split, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the players, okay? We're going to take a look at the players. We're going to take a look at your energy, and we're going to take a look at the players' energy in this situation, all right? So keep in mind, as I am doing this reading, this is going to be for confirmation. This is going to be for messages. This is going to be, I want to say, for wisdom. Whatever you're needing, if you've been seeking a message, okay, please put it out there, and you will possibly be able to get your confirmation that's needed right now, okay? So we're going to pull on all of the beautiful energy that we have now. All of the beautiful energy that we have now. All right. So we're going to pull on the boss energy first. Okay. The boss energy will be anyone that is in control of their shit. Anyone that is moving towards bettering themselves. Anyone that is in divine order and divine connection. Okay. And then we're going to pull on bullshit. The bullshit energy is going to be anything or any situation or any person that is in your way or pulling from your energetic field or causing chaos or confusion, okay? So we're going to take a look at your energy. We're going to take a look at their energy, and then we're going to get the oracle messages, all right? Overall energy that we're looking at is anything that is keeping you trapped, okay? We got Capricorn energy, the devil energy. That's bondage. For some of you, this could be codependency. For some of you, this could be the sex is good and I can't get rid of him, you know, keep coming back, you know. For some of you, this could be the money is good, I'm not happy, but, you know, it's paying the bills type shit. For some of you, this could be like, okay, I've just been doing this shit for so long, I don't even know how to get out, okay? We're tackling all them shit today. That's what we're talking about, right? Now, let's look at your energy. So if you're on your boss shit, this energy that we're pulling on right now, okay? Clarify this energy. Make it clear and make it plain. People got issues and problems, and we need clear, insightful energy here today, okay? Nine of Cups energy in reverse, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Just so you know, Nine of Cups energy in reverse is talking about shit that you're dissatisfied with, stuff that's not you happy, the stuff that's not making you feel fulfilled. This is emotions. This is sacral chakra energy, which is about that relationship that may need change in it. This is energy that may need so your sacral chakra deals with relationships, it deals with change, and it also deals with emotions. If you have relationships that you need to check your emotions and deal with the change within that relationship, your energy for your boss shit is telling you it's time for a change. You got the Wheel of Fortune coming up here. Cycles ending, a new turning point. All right. Now, especially if you have been home and you've been quarantined for a while now, like most of us, have, and you have to think of a different way and new ways to do things, I'm sure you've been sitting up in some of this energy if you've been doing your work. What's not making me happy? What do I need to change? Now, let me tell you something about this peer, right? And the reason why I talk about chakras a lot right here, because y'all need to understand that your chakra systems are portals. And whoever controls your chakra systems, aka your emotions, aka your portals, control you. Understand that. Whoever controls your emotions, aka your chakras and your portals, control you. The devil will control you, aka that ex that you keep sleeping with, that you know his ass ain't no good. You know the ring ain't coming. Guess what? He's up in your chakra portal, right? That relationship, that change. Okay, so understand what we're dealing with right now, all right? Anything that's keeping you bound, stuck, oppressed, codependent, materialistic, all right? They're saying it's time for a season, and just so you know, your energy is saying that you're ready for that change. Now, you're going to have to do some work. Be honest with you, you're going to have to do work. I can make this shit up. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords energy. You're ready to release this shit. The question is, are you going to release this shit? Right? Let's see what energy you're dealing with, though. Clarify the energy that my wonderfuls are dealing with. Who or what is in their way? Let's deal with who or what is in their way. Who or what is in their way from this change? Make it clear. Who or what is in their way from this change? Who or what? The real Sebans, did I pronounce that right? Hey, how are you? If I did pronounce that wrong, welcome to the club, because that just means that you've fully been initiated, because I do fuck people's names up, okay? I do that, and just so you know, that's part of my dyslexia. I see things backwards sometimes, okay? You're dealing with somebody that got the Ace of Swords energy. This person don't know what they want. They don't know what they're going. They don't know if they coming or going, okay? This person could be mentally in a lot of anxiety and fearful energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. This person could also be, I want to say, in despair, or maybe even depressed, discouraged. All right. And I even want to say this person watched way too much news. I don't even know. This person is just way in too much negativity at this point. Okay. It's like they wake up and they breathe negativity. All right. Yeah. This person could also be complaining a lot about money too. Okay. They're also popping up with the 10 of Swords in reverse. This person could also be trapped financially and maybe even codependent on you financially. Okay. For some of you, this could also be someone that you may codependent on financially, and they're doing a lot of fuckery that they don't got no business doing. Okay. Now be mindful about some things. Okay. When somebody's operating with this type of energy, I want you guys to know that this is nothing but chaos and conflict. This person mentally do not know if they're coming or going. And if you're listening and you taking advice from someone who does not know if they're coming or going, or someone who feels like shit is hopeless and shit is depressed, what you think you're going to be sitting in yourself, hopeless and depressed fucking energy, right? I keep saying to you guys, your circle's got to become tighter right now. You're going to have to watch. You have to watch who you're sharing your shit with, okay? Make it clear, make it plain. Yeah, movement is going to be required for some of you. And I really kind of feel like the movement that's required is going to be movement of self. You can't fucking make this shit up. Movement of self. Emotional loss. You're going to have to get rid of those emotions. You're going to have to do something with them. You're going to have to disconnect. You're going to have to let go. Some of you may feel like you need solitude, or some of you have been in solitude. And let me just tell y'all something. There's a difference between solitude and isolation. I'm not saying to isolate yourself, but I am saying some of you are going to have to pull back. Some of you are going to have to pull back. Okay. Some of you in this season, you cannot give more than you're getting. Okay, I'm telling you right now, you cannot give more than you get in this season. Okay, there is some of you that have been, I want to say, because deception and envy is coming out, and I want to say maybe not so much deception. Okay, maybe not so much deception, but maybe I feel envy. I kind of feel like some of you've probably been dealing more with an envious spirit versus like a deceptive spirit, which an envious spirit and a deceptive spirit can go hand in hand, right? Because if you're envious, your ass is, you probably lying about some shit, right? And I kind of feel like all of this is going to trigger something in you. Let me just say right now, okay? You will know exactly where you stand because I kind of feel like somebody in your cycle, and for some of you, it is a cycle that you've been going through, but some of you is also a circle, right? And I told you I'll be mindful of the spiritual warfare, right? Because the people that you want to be aware of is the people that are close to you. This is not the people outside of your camp. This is people in your camp, right? And I kind of feel like some of you are finding out things about people in your camp, and it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I'm never going to speak to you type things again. It could just be things of, you know what? Yeah, you kind of stuck, or I'm kind of stuck. And me talking to you is either keeping me stuck, right? Or me talking to you is either, we keeping each other stuck. Okay. So something's going to happen over here with some deception. Okay, or some envy. Somebody's going to do something here with deception and envy is going to trigger some type of passion in you. Okay, well, you're not going to want to be stuck no more, right? And I kind of feel like, to be honest with this is going to be bittersweet for some of you because we do have a sad embrace. Some of you may have to let things and people go out of your life because it is no longer serving you, and you know who that is. Y'all know clearly who that is. Your new beginnings can't start unless you do that. And those of you that has taken my meditation, look at that door. We talk about that sacred door in the meditations all the time. That meditation is coming up on the 22nd, guys. Okay. Let me just explain to you something right now. This is just real talk, okay? Now I don't even need cards to pull this or to say this, okay? If you go back and you look at any of my readings, just go back to any of my readings from last year around this time, right? Well, what are we in May? If you go back to any of my readings from any of your signs from last year around this time, we started preparing for what we're in now. Last year around this time, we started to prepare for where we are now. I started to explain to y'all last year around this time when all these planets was moving, what was going to happen and where we were going to be coming in. And I remember I was really stressing last year around this time, integrity, right? Right now, you're in a full-fledged, either an old timeline where you're repeating shit or you're in a new timeline where you've created some shit, okay? And if you've been following my channel for a long time, you should be in a new timeline because we've been going through this shit. Like, we've been literally walking through this energy, right? You should have been through some type of transformation that is creating a new beginning. We were stressing last year that you needed to get rid of the things and the people in your life that was no longer serving you, okay? Now, I also went into some signs, okay, that if you did not do so, you will be having what we call drive-bys. You know, when you do a drive-by and you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time and you just get caught out there because you had no business being there, right? Please understand. Some of you, if you do not release the shit or the person or the situations that you need to release right now, you will be getting a drive-by, okay? And let me explain to you what a spiritual drive-by looks like, okay? A spiritual drive-by looks like you getting involved in something or you holding on to something that is going to cause you more emotional pain and maybe even more physical pain or more mental pain than it needs to, all right? Do not get caught up in the wave of energy and get caught up in drive-bys. Let me tell you how that's going to unfold in your life. This chick right here, or this dude right here that you go tell your business to, that you go share your dreams with, that you go talk about the future things that you want to explore with, right? This shit right here, that's going to cause you some loss because you're going to have to make a choice. This shit right here. Now, let me explain something. This shit right here could also be you lying to yourself. Please understand that. This shit right here could also be you lying to yourself, right? Whatever this shit is right here that you've been holding on to that you should have let go, okay? You need to let it go now. You need to let it go because this is going to cause you to get a drive-by. And this is how this is going to look, okay? This is the girlfriend that calls you all of the time, right? This is the girlfriend that calls you all of the time. You got a good man that just came into your life, right? You got a good man. You done manifested a good man that came into your life. But you got a girlfriend that you get on the phone all the time, and this girlfriend tells you ain't no good man in the universe. You know, all men ain't worth shit. Ain't never gonna be a good man. And you should have, girl, you know what, you right. You know, because you can't trust these men. You can't da-da-da-da-da. Okay? You done sat. You done co-signed. You done agreed. Okay? With everything that she done said. And then you want to wonder why you starting to have problems in your relationship. Do you know what you just co-signed? Do you know the frequency and the vibration you just tuned yourself into? Now, I'm not saying that you need to dump your friend on the sideway. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's somebody out here jealous of your ass. There's somebody out here that want what you got, even if that is peace of mind. My mama used to say all of the time, she don't know why people are jealous of her. All she has is her peace of mind and her 5 kids. She didn't have a man at the time. You know, just her peace of mind and her 5 kids. Sometimes people could be envious of you just because you're you. Okay? Sometimes people could be envious of you just because they see you have something, but they don't know the fuckery that you had to walk to get through to get the shit that you got. Right? So what I'm saying to y'all right now, your circle's got to become tighter. That friend, that person that you go and you share your shit with, and they always have some negative fuckery to say, stop sharing your shit. Stop. That's where your spiritual warfare is going to come in. Anybody right now that's hollering that there ain't no good man in the world, you should not be telling nobody that think there ain't no good man in the world about your good ass relationship. No, you should not be sharing that shit with them. You should not. Understand that. Especially if they're not doing no work, if they calling your phone and telling you all of the fuckery that's going on in their life. If you're dealing with the dude, right, that got the same pattern, right, don't never answer his phone when you need him, but every time he needs you, okay, you are there. If you are dealing with that still in this energy, okay, you need to stop. You need to stop. Hey, Lynette, how are you? You need to stop. That ain't going to change. And let me tell y'all something right now. Some people are also in relationships that you need to dissolve because you know this person is jealous and envious of you. Let me be mindful right now. You know that you could be in a relationship and your partner is jealous of you? Do you know you can be in a relationship and your partner is envious of you because you have something that they do not have? And it could be something as simple as you just like to speak your mind. And they don't have that quality. So the same thing they fell in love with, right? All of a sudden you talk too much. All of a sudden you think you're better. All of a sudden you got too much to say. All of a sudden, what is it? You know too much for your own good. Oh, don't you hate when they hit you with you're too smart for your own good, right? All of a sudden the things, right, that was 100% beautiful about you then becomes a problem. Some of you are in relationships where there's envy. And let me tell you where the envy comes from. If you're in a relationship with a person that's envious of you, that's because they're not doing their work. And if they're not doing that work, then they got time to sit and point out all of the fuckery about you. But let me give you a tip and a secret. It is within your imperfections that you are perfect. So embrace all of your imperfect shit, honey. Embrace all of your imperfect shit. Okay? All of that shit, you need to embrace it. Some of you in situations because of this right here that has you stuck in the mud. You're dealing with shit that you should not be dealing with, and it has you feeling stuck. Okay? If you are an R&B lover, right? But you get on the phone, you turn on your radio every day and you're tuning into jazz music and you don't like jazz. And I don't see anything wrong with jazz, okay? I don't see anything wrong with jazz. But if you're getting up every day and you're tuning into the jazz station, but you really want to hear Babyface, and Babyface is on 97.5, but you're stuck at 105.7, right? What do you think is going to happen? Nothing is going to happen. You're not going to hear Babyface until you get up and physically turn the fucking station. You'll have to turn the dial to 97.5. Some of you are going to have to turn. Some of you don't even need to change the station. Some of you need to fucking turn the radio off. Bottom line. Some of you just really need to just shut it off. Forget changing the station. Some of you just need to shut that shit off. Hello. Hello. And Jay, you a Scorpio. You know how we rocking. You know how we rocking. Okay. You know how we rocking. Solitude is back again, which lets me think some of you are definitely isolating yourself, or some of you could feel like you're in isolation. So we got solitude popping up twice. And for some of you, this simply means that you really do need to shut things down. Some of you really need to cut off who you're speaking to and who you're sharing your shit with. And I can't say that enough. Some of you have created new situations for yourself, beautiful situations for yourself, and now you're doubting yourself because you shared something with this person, and this person is over here in this person is over here in this energy. This is chaos. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want, but you over here. This is you over here. You over here knowing, okay, I know now emotionally, mentally, what doesn't work for me, because this is a turning point. This is where you are, right? This is where you are. They over here. Depressed. Their mind ain't right. They projecting all of the fuckery and the negative shit that they saying. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Carmen. I'm telling you. Oh, and let me just say something right now. For any of you, oh, Scorpio at that too? Yes, Pams. For any of you that are creating or birthing something new, please do not share it with people that is not supporting you. Okay, let me give you an example. If you are birthing a new business, like, and I don't care who this is, your mother, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, okay, birthing a business, and you share it one time with an auntie, your mother, your uncle, your brother, your sister, and it don't matter, and they got some negative shit to say, you are to cut that. Don't share that no more with them. All you need to do is do your shit, and when it blows up and it pops off, then you hand them a business card, okay? Stop sharing your shit with people that is not on the same frequency and vibration. This is what the spiritual warfare is about, because by the time you sit and have that conversation with Auntie Kim over here, and Auntie Kim is telling you all the 10 reasons why your business can't succeed, and you over here listening to that shit, then you got to go close your door. And at night, all of that fuckery that Auntie Kim done sat and told your ass is now replaying in your mind. So when you think of an idea, oh no, but I don't know if that's going to work. Oh my gosh, is that going to work? Is that, now you're fucking doubting yourself. Deception and envy, okay? I'm telling y'all, spiritual warfare coming in from the people that you love. You guys are here, new transformation. But you're going to have to transform. You're going to have to do the shit. This is all about you cutting off the things that are keeping you stuck. Letting go of the things that are keeping you stuck. Okay? This is about manifestation. Whatever it is that you're feeling in this season is going to come into fruition. This is why you want to manage your feelings. Your feelings are what dictates what you see in this third dimensional realm. I keep telling y'all, protect your circle. Protect your ideas. Protect your energy. The impacts, especially my impact. Okay, impacts. Listen to me. Y'all need to listen to me here. You can't fucking save nobody. I'm telling you right now. If you're trying to save people, guess what? You cannot fucking save nobody. Everybody has chosen where they are right now. Best believe that. Everybody has chosen what timelines they're in and how they're going to proceed for this next cycle. And the next cycle is going to be for about the next 8 to 9 years. Okay? I'm telling y'all right now. You have chosen where you are right now. And if you, and this right here might make some people mad, right? This might make you mad, right? But you know what timeline you in just by where you are right now. You can tell what timeline you in just by where you are right now. Okay, let me break that down to you based on what we see. Okay. I just told y'all the message that was coming through was you needed to pay attention to what was holding you back, what you were codependent on, what needed to change in your life, who you needed to let go in your life. Okay. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Where my wand at? Where my wand at? Do y'all not see this? This is what has you chained. This is what has you chained. This is what have you locked in. Okay? Y'all see that, right? This is saying, but I want to manifest. Where are my opportunities? All this green shit. Now notice, she not standing over here in the city where everybody wants to look like and be alike, right? She's standing over here in the grass, creating her own shit. Got her backpacking shit, right? Backpacking shit. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Become Dora the fucking Explorer on your own. Take your backpack. Hello, your own inner shit with you, right? This is where you at. That's the energy. This is where you at here. You're ready to release nothing. Eight of Swords in reverse is releasing anything negative that doesn't serve you. So mentally, you want to move on to the new. You're not holding on to anything. That's the new energy. That's new energy. New energy. Old timeline that you might be dealing with. And I told y'all this was coming. We talked about this. We talked about this. Old timeline, Ace of Swords. This person, they can't think straight. Depression. They not, okay, where's the hope? Where's the faith? Okay. They thinking maybe about the house, the money, the cars, the women, whatever. But they thinking about it and they're afraid of being ruined. This is old timeline shit. This is old timeline shit. Old timeline shit, you're still dependent on you outside to manifest shit. Okay? New timeline shit, you got to break them chains. Absolutely, Tanya. New timeline shit, you got to break chains. You got, and okay. Let me just throw something out here also. Okay? A lot of entrepreneurs will be birthing this season because the way that we're making money and the way that we're expanding, you will need to find a different way to do things. Okay. So a lot of you have gifts that are now coming into alignment because a lot of you are here to do the same thing that I'm doing. A lot of you are here to do the same thing that I'm doing, going out there and making sure the people that are supposed to be getting the message to awaken right now have either the vitamins, because some of you are supposed to be herbalists, okay, have whether the mental capacity, because some of you are supposed to be life coaches, you know, whatever it is that you need to sign on board, because that's what you're here to do right now. Yeah, we need you because this is the time for you to come online. Now, please understand another thing. I told y'all this purge was coming. Okay. And maybe we need to talk about what's going to unfold after the purge. So we'll do that in another spiritual conversation. But I told y'all this purge was coming. Go back. We've been talking about this. Okay. Now what I'm telling y'all is we getting ready to fly. Y'all see this? How beautiful this is. I don't know if y'all believe in unicorns and shit, but we are getting ready to fly. But do you see? Okay. So everything is symbolic. Okay, everything is symbolic. Do y'all know what a labyrinth is? It's like that maze that you got to walk around. You start at one point and you walk around the maze, okay? This is a maze. Y'all see the maze, the labyrinth on the bottom? Okay. Now, do you see the unicorn up here at the top or the horse at the top? But do you see how the horse is not walking through the labyrinth? You see how the horse is literally flying over the fucking shit? Do y'all know this number 2 represents balance and harmony? Understand that there is always going to be a duality, but the duality should not exist outside of self, which means that you are going to have to balance your dark side and your light side, which means that you are going to have to deal with your pain and your traumas, which means that you're going to have to let go of what don't serve you, which means you're going to have to let go of people that's not in your best interest, which means that sometimes you may even have to practice this fucking solitude that they're talking about. This is going to be necessary, but you're also going to have to know the difference between solitude and isolation, because you're not to isolate yourself. There's a difference. So if you isolating yourself, that's an indication that you need to make some changes. You're not supposed to isolate yourself. Now, I will say this, okay? I have been feeling a little scattered lately. I was talking to Kelly and even tapping in with Will today and asking like, oh, thank you, Carmen. I appreciate it. Pounds, Carmen. I was tapping into Will and asking him today, like, what's going on, you know? And my remedy It's simple. I just need more structure because I am a Scorpio with that sun fixed energy, and I'm a Gemini, you know, a little bit more mutable energy, right? I still need to have structure in my life. And if I don't have a schedule, I can feel all over the place. So my fix is simple, right? Structure. Some people's fix is simple. Stop isolating yourself, right? And create the solitude that you need by cutting off some shit. Okay. Some people, your answers might be simple. Stop fucking answering your phone for that person. For another person, the answer might be simple. Don't give them no money. Okay. The next person, the answer might be simple. Just say no. How are you finding out these answers? How are you finding out these answers? You can't find these answers out if you're not getting in solitude. But I want you to be mindful that you cannot isolate yourself. When you isolate yourself from others, you also isolate yourself from yourself. And this is not the season to be doing that. This is a season where you're getting rid of anything that's holding you back or oppressing you, right? Because it's all about your manifestation in your future, where you walking towards, what you're heading towards. Look, she's on green grass. She's not in the fucking concrete. She's on green grass. She's not in the concrete, okay? Don't be over here in this timeline, y'all. Don't give your energy to this person over here or to this situation over here. I'm telling y'all right now, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So I don't know if we have a Cassandra on here, if we're doing playback for Cassandra. Okay. Cassandra, there's something about your mortgage. Okay. You just need to know that the mortgage is going to be taken care of. Okay. There's also something coming through about Larry. Okay. If anybody has a Larry or is connected to a Larry, okay, you want to make sure that when Larry has his appointment, they check Larry's heart. Whoever has a Larry and Larry is going for a doctor's appointment, whether you're doing this on playback or you know someone that knows Larry and Larry has to go for a checkup, please have them check Larry's heart. Okay. All right. Celeste, pay attention to your salt intake, Celeste. Is Celeste still on here? Celeste, you want to pay attention to your salt intake, okay? And drink more water. All right. You want to drink more water and pay attention to your salt intake. Okay. And I don't know if you've been fasting or you've been thinking about fasting, but you need, it's getting warm and you need to increase your water and watch your salt intake. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Jay said when people said they could use some of your energy, that's a red flag. If you're not operating within your own energy and you're trying to pull energy from people, that's a red flag right now. Okay. Carmen says, I can't cry. Carmen, I don't know what you do in your business, Carmen, but your business is going to be expanding. I see 2 locations. And I don't know. It's also going to, hey, Liz, how are you? Okay, Carmen, there's also something about a red car. And I'm seeing you in a red car with the top down. I don't know what that's about, Carmen. Kind of like a convertible. Hey, babe. Kind of like a convertible. I see Carmen in a red car with the top down. Oh, you had 2 coupes in the past. Was any of them red, Carmen? I don't know if any of them was red, but I see you in a red convertible, honey. Just so you know. And I do see your business growing. Do you have a daughter, Carmen? Okay. All right. But it will be red. Yeah, that's coming, Carmen. Do you have a daughter? Because I don't know if you have. If you don't have a daughter, I do see a daughter-like figure appearing in your life if you don't already have a daughter. Oh, you have 2 sons? Okay. Okay. Are you still of childbearing age? Because I see a daughter. Are you still of childbearing age? Because I see a daughter. Hey, Vindy, how are you, sweetie? Okay. 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 All right. Okay. So daughter-like figure. Okay. All right. This daughter-like figure is going to be okay. Carmen, you only 32? Okay, girl. This ain't okay, girl. I mean, first of all, let me just say this, Carmen. I do see I do see mentorship with little girls around you, right? Like sharing what you've learned. Yeah. But I tied my tooth, but yeah, I see a daughter. I see a daughter, Carmen. I see a daughter. Okay. Now let me tell you something. I know people, real talk, that had tight tubes and still had kids. I'm just saying. The universe does what it needs to do. Okay. The universe does what it needs to do, honey. Okay. I'm just telling you right now. All right. So I am not going to say that this is going to be a baby that you are physically producing, but I feel a daughter. Okay. Yeah, I feel a daughter. All right. Just so you know. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate it. All right. Carmen, that mustard seed that you tagged at the bottom of your name, I mean, the end of your name, that's not by coincidence, okay? You are a major manifester. I don't know if you meditate, you need to step up your meditation game, okay? Now, it also feels, Carmen, like, it also feels like you be jumping timelines and you already know this, but you can't kind of, it kind of feels like you don't, how do I put this? You operate between two timelines, but I don't feel like you embrace it. It don't feel like you okay. Yeah, meditation is gonna help with that. Meditation is gonna help with that, and it's gonna help you focus. Okay, because you are operating from two different timelines. You just need to see it. And when I say no, not timelines. Sorry, not timelines, because I just explained timelines. It's not timelines. The word I'm looking for is dimensions. You are operating from two different dimensions and you just don't see it. Okay. And the minute that you catch which dimension you're operating from, you'll be better able to control your situation. But you are a master manifestor. You just need to step up your manifestation game by meditation. Okay. Because it's like and because they're saying it don't take you long to manifest things, Carmen. It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't take you long to manifest things. All right. So step up your manifestation game with meditation. Okay. Are you married, Carmen? Because you said you had a divorce. I don't know if you're dating anyone, but there is someone that's going to come in with a some type of proposal or some type of initiation for a proposal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You have like a knight in shining armor coming in. I don't know if he's already showed up. Okay. But pay attention. And if you literally circle 6 months from today, if you little circle 6 months from today, and I mean literally, what's today? If you little, today's like the 20, what? Is it the 20th or maybe the 16th? If you little circle 6 months from today, Carmen, you're not gonna believe where you're gonna be. All right. I promise you, get up on your meditation, circle today's date, and if you can meditate for the next 6 months, you're gonna look up and you're not gonna believe where you are. Okay. Money's not gonna be a problem for you in 6 months. You just haven't tapped into your manifestation. Money's not gonna be an issue for you in the next 6 months, Carmen. Okay. I see two businesses. Two businesses. Hey, Liz, how are you? I'm sorry. Hey, KJ, that's what I meant to say. Okay. Did Liz say something? I caught my husband with another woman. Oh. Are you for real, Liz? Okay. See, this is where they be telling me shit. And then, okay. Liz, let me just tell you right now, and I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you this right now, Liz. There is nothing that you can have done to that lady that she's not experiencing that she's not experiencing. And I don't have to sit here and read that whole lady's life. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to say to you is you are in a much better place than she is. Okay? That's what I am going to say to you. You're in a much better place than she is. All right? Let me explain this to you guys. Last year, I kept telling you, whatever you were establishing in the energy of last year, it was going to come back and bite you in your ass if you were not doing it in integrity. shit was going to crumble. Like I stressed this last year. I stressed this. I fucking stressed this a lot last year. I stressed that you were to build shit on integrity, right? Because if you were building stuff and it was not in integrity, your shit was going to crumble, and it was going to crumble either before your eyes or over people. Like we talked about the ricochet, we talked about the bubbling over, but the shit was going to come back. This is not the time to operate with vindictiveness, with hate, with anger. This is not the time to do that. Okay, so trust me when I say, Liz, the universe does not deliver by blind justice. Okay, it does not. It does not deliver blind justice. So please understand that. Anything that you accumulated with that energy last year, with all of that movement, because there were big movements last year, life-changing movements, because new portals for the new timeline was created. Okay, and we're talking about the new cycle. Okay, we're talking about the new cosmic cycle, and that lasts for about 8 to 9 years. Okay, we're now in a new 8 to 9 year cycle. All right. My oldest son had major surgery, and my young son is autistic. Okay, lost a lot of time last year. Thanks, I will take. Yeah. You're not just master manifestator, Carmen. Get into manifestation, get into meditation, and within 6 months to the day, I promise you, you will look back and you will be like, "What the fuck?" I promise you. I promise you. But you got to be consistent, Carmen. You got to be consistent. That's how this works. Okay. Oh my God, you have, Jasmine? Oh, Jasmine, we talked about that. Oh, we fucking talked about that. Look at that. So you pulling money. Okay, so what you guys don't know is Jasmine has taken my Trust in Your Intuition class and communicating with the spiritual realm. I don't remember, but Jasmine is really good in the astral realm, okay? And she can manipulate her dreams and be awake in her dreams in the astral realm. All right. Whenever you're able to control anything in the astral realm, that is fucking amazing, because then you can move things around. Okay. So be mindful. Everything is energy. We live in a multi-dimensional universe. Okay. Things are happening simultaneously. Okay. If you study quantum physics tell you all the possibilities in existence are here for you to experience. Right. The only one that you will experience, however, will be the one you focus on, right? And I think I just explained this in a little bit. For those of you that were just in class, right? We talked about this when I was talking about sun gazing, all right? That is part of how you're able to pull things into you, okay? By the sun gazing, okay? That's another way that you're able to pull in things to your field. All right. Now, hey, Aisha, how are you, my love? So, Jasmine is saying that she's communicating with the spiritual realm. Okay. So the overall message today is, y'all. Okay. Let me recap. I'm going to recap this. Okay. And then, I'm going to be back on here. I was keeping one big, divvying up another to share. I woke up. Oh my God. Kamoa said this would happen. Yep. It will. So let me explain something to you guys before we jump off, okay? Whatever it is, so this is not about religion, okay? This is not about you getting caught up in any type of doctrine or paradigm. This is about you tapping into your true nature. There is no right or wrong way on this path. There is only you connecting with self, okay? If you're looking for a guru outside of yourself, you're going to be fucked. There is no guru outside of yourself, okay? The guru is you. Anyone that is on the spiritual teacher level should be guiding you back to yourself. You do not need to take anything that I say as truth. You need to go, everything that I say to you, research it and suss it out yourself. When I give readings or I give counseling sessions, I'm tapping into your energetic field. I'm only pulling out stuff from your Akashic field, okay? Perfect example, Jasmine. And I don't even know if it was in a reading that Jasmine got this information on in class, but I told Jasmine that she would be able to control things in the astral realm. She's now at the point where she's doing it. Okay, so please understand, this is real. Whatever you have in your spiritual toolkit is what you should be using now. Meditation, spiritual baths, chanting, candle magic, whatever, whatever it is that you feel drawn to at this time, please, this is the season for you to research it, suss it out, and do what your spirit is asking you to do. Why is that important? The message that is coming through is whatever is keeping you bound, whatever is keeping you trapped materialistically, in finances, sexually. That relationship where the sex is good, but you know you should have left that ass alone a long time ago, right? That job that you know maybe you need to try something different because you know you're not happy. Okay, first of all, you know your ass is not happy at that job. And I'm not saying get up and walk away right now, but what I am saying is be open for the universe to bring you in that shit because you're not fear of not making money. Whatever you're in fear of will attract more of. Whatever you fear, you're going to attract. Whatever you love, you will attract. Which one you gonna dominate in? Fear? You gonna dominate over here? The shit that keeps you bondage and in chains? Or you gonna follow your spirit and say, it's time for that shit to change. We manifesting over here on the green. What you talking about? Just so y'all know, I'm manifesting over here in the green. And let me tell y'all how I'm not talking bullshit. Let me tell you how I'm not talking. I'm gonna give y'all real facts here and real stories here. And I got enough people on here that has readings from me already to know that this shit is not a joke. Okay, this shit is not a joke. Let me tell y'all, this is not a joke. And I just gave them this story in class. In 2012, right, I decided to follow my spirit and follow my calling. I clearly heard my spirit and my guide say to me prior to 2012, if you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing here, you're not going to be happy. You can go from job to job to job, but unless you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're not going to feel happy. You're always going to feel like you're searching, okay? You're always going to feel like you're searching. In 2012, I walked away from corporate America to pursue my destiny. I thought it was music, so I spent over $25,000 going back to school to become a recording engineer and a producer because I'm a writer, right? So I felt it was music. And not only that, I was still caught up in my head that I needed to have a title and a label so people could accept me. My gift for me wasn't important at that time. It wasn't enough at that time. I needed to have on documentation on paper, life coach, audio engineer. I needed some type of paper from somebody else to let me, myself, feel validated, okay? So I did all of that, not for nobody else, just so I could feel like I was worthy, all right? Now, $25, 25, yep. Yep, your ancestral language. And Jay, just so you know, all of my meditation, I do my ancestral language. I use my ancient, archaic language in all of my meditations. I do. Okay. Jay is saying, thank you for mentioning ancient language last week. It came out of nowhere. I had to use it on entities. Oh, come on now. Come on with it. Come on. And this is what I'm saying, Jay. This is what I'm saying. This is the power that we have right now. They are here. The power is active. Okay. The power is active. Let me just tell y'all, in 2012, which is now, okay, so if you're doing enough research, you're hearing a lot of the spiritual community talking about 2012 is really the 2020, right? That we are now literally in 2012. Now in 2012, you don't know if y'all remember, that was a lot of the Mayan ancient energy. 2012 is when we really started the ascension into the full ascension into the Aquarian age, okay? Hey, dear mirror, how are you? Dead mirror, sorry. Hey, dead mirror, how are you? Hey, Marsha. Marsha, I did a reading. You can play back. I did an oracle reading. So now we're doing the spiritual conversation part, okay? So look back to 2012. A lot of what's unfolding right now in 2020 is going to be a correlation of something that you started in 2012 that is now coming into either full manifestation, okay, or full release. In 2012, I felt like I had the rug pulled from under my feet. I felt like I'm doing well, my love. I felt like I had the rug pulled from under my feet. Everything that felt stable in my life was pulled out from under the rug in 2012. I walked away from corporate America. I started my business, okay, which really at that time, and I think Jasmine, I think even then, Jasmine T, I think even then, Prophetess Kim told me that I didn't have the right crew, that the business was going to be successful with the people that I was working with were not the right group of people. But what she didn't tell me that it was going to take me fucking almost 10 years to get to this place. Okay. So please understand this. When you're dealing with energy and everything as above, so below, when they're talking about as above, so below, yeah, go back, Chris, and really, You see, I'm telling y'all right now, if you can figure out what was going on in 2012, it would give you a big indicator of what's getting ready to either come into full manifestation right now, or what healing you've now entered into, okay? What you've been healed from. I'm telling you guys, go back to 2012. Figure out what was going on around then. It's going to give you a big indication of where you are right now, because that's the end of a cycle, okay? That was the end. We're now the end of that 2012 cycle is here. We're moving into a new cycle, okay? Saying Chris, I can't remember. I don't know. You and Chris are a little young too. Jasmine and Chris. You and Chris are a little young. But go back. I don't know. And because you guys are a little young, go back to maybe your social media, Jasmine and Chris. Was social media a thing back then? I don't know if Instagram, Facebook was. So go back to social media. That can probably help. Okay. Yep. KJ, does 2012, the pictures you saw, do they correlate with anything that you're picking up now? Me either. I'm like, what did I do? Yeah, go back to your pictures if you need to. All right, go back to your pictures if you need to. 2012 is going to be a good indicator for some of you. All right. I had to go back. Like, I literally had to go back myself. Okay. So happy that the cycle has ended. Me too. Only we talked about this on one of the classes, you know. That's 2012 is when everything feel like it crumbled. Nothing was stable for me. I feel like I'm literally starting to feel like my life is now becoming stable. From 2012 until now, y'all, I promise y'all, stability, everything that I knew was fucking taken and crumbled and smashed. I had to build anew. Okay? You were wilding out? Okay. Go back and see, what were you wilding out over, Chris? What were you running from? You know, scroll through your social media. Jasmine, and some of you might be surprised to see how you called shit out in 2012. That's now unfolding now in 2020. Some of you will be surprised to see how you spoke things into existence back then. That's now unfolding now. Okay? Please understand that. There is a reason, and this is a good time for me to plug Kim Warner. You can find her information in any of my daily vibrations on the description box. And Jasmine, or Ashley, if y'all can put her information in here, this will be excellent. She does classes on the zodiac signs. She also does natal chart wheels and natal chart reports. Okay, now I don't have mine here with me. Next time I'm online, I'm gonna show y'all. But she gave me a report that maps out my whole shit, y'all. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all right now, that lady told me that I was going to be doing this before I even started. As a matter of fact, that wasn't in 2012. I think she told me this back in maybe 2009-ish, 2009-ish. And I told her, no, that's not what I want to be doing. I'm not going to be doing that. Okay. So if you were interested in learning about yourself, okay, and let me tell you why this is important, okay, because a lot of you don't understand this. This right here, this is Capricorn's energy, okay? And I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Everything is fucking relevant. Everything is fucking relevant. Everything is relevant, okay? And your job is to find out the allegories and shit so you can understand signs and symbols, all right? First of all, this is a Baphomet, okay? This is a Baphomet. Where's my wand? Just so y'all know, this is a Baphomet. Okay? The goat-headed deity. Y'all can look it up, because depending on who you are and what you think, this is going to represent evil to you. And some people, this is going to represent your freedom. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into breaking this down. Okay? But personally speaking, I understand how this can represent your freedom. And if you start to study enough, you will not be afraid of symbols, and you will not consider this symbol to be of the devil only. You will understand that there is a fucking duality in everything. In order for you to be your best, you got to master your fucking devil side. Everybody got a devil and an angel side, honey. Everybody got an angel and a devil side. Okay? So you're going to have to master this shit right here. You're not getting nowhere without mastering your dark shit. Your dark shit is your fears, your traumas, your mistake, your unforgiveness. Understand that. So if you're not mastering that shit, you're going to be fucking stuck. And you're going to have to repeat the same shit. Different faces, maybe. You know, the faces may look different, right? But the lesson is going to be the same. Okay? So, we're talking about, okay, so just so you know, this symbolism, this is Capricorn's energy. This card represents Capricorn. What is Capricorn representing as far as the whole that you would need to know? Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, aka Satan. Okay. Why is that important? And just so you know, Saturn, if you get a picture of your body, sits here in the top of your head. And I'm going to tell you why this is important right now. Saturn and Capricorn's energy rules order, structure, governmental systems. It rules anything that has to have a time and an order and a system to how it operates, how it moves, and how it functions. All right. So Saturn, the Lord, the timekeeper, rules this third dimensional realm. Why is that important, and why do you need to know that? Because if you are not mastering your own internal Saturn, aka your devil within, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck. Okay. And they telling you in this reading, that's what you need to master. Anything right now that's holding you back from standing in green grass right now, you're going to have to master. Anything right now that's keeping you in chain, you're going to have to master. Anything. Anything. Whether that be not embracing your sexuality, whether that be using sex as a weapon to get what you want. Okay, either you're withholding it or you're not. Whether that be trying to keep up with the Joneses and you know you can't afford that shit. Whether that be just talking out of your mouth and not really dealing with your feelings. Whether that be always having to be the people pleaser. Whatever that is. Pick whatever that is. Okay? This gotta go. We want this to be like this. You need to break free and reclaim your power. That's what you need to understand. As above, so below. This deity represents that you are sitting and ruling and taking dominion over your lower nature. That's what this means. That's what this deity is supposed to represent. If you're really understanding the symbolisms of shit. Everything that they tell you is evil ain't evil, honey. Y'all see these symbols all over the place, all over the time, and you don't even know what you're seeing. But they're keeping you bound. This is Capricorn's energy. Structure, order. But if you don't have order and structure in your life, shit will keep you locked down. If you don't have order and structure over your emotions and how you feel, you will be locked down because whoever controls you emotionally controls you. Okay, Jasmine said she was calling and healing. Now, Jasmine, how are you feeling right now about your healing, Jasmine? You said you was calling and healing in 2012. How are you feeling about that right now, Jasmine? Don't you feel powerful? You changing shit in the astral realm and shit? Don't you feel powerful, Jasmine? And you already gotten some information about your guides, your angels and shit. Yeah. Don't deny yourself anymore, Carmen. Don't deny yourself. There's nothing that we should be denying ourselves. Okay, Jasmine is saying she's come a long way. Okay, come on. 2012 when I first heard I got and you told me I needed to. Okay, so Chris, I rest my case. Chris, I rest my case. And you know, every time we get on these live, I keep telling you the same thing. Okay, Chris? So we got two people on here that went back to 2012 and they can find a correlation with what's going on right now. I did not know that about Chris, but me and Chris, and y'all can document it. Y'all be hearing us on the live. Chris is a shaman and he is here to heal and teach people. Okay? He's been doing this in all of his lifetimes that he's been coming back. Okay. I was trying to start a business and struggling financially. Okay. Now, only where are you with that now? Do you not see a difference? Do you not see a change? She said, in 2012, I fell on the floor crying and said, things have to be better. I started my dark night of the soul. Okay. Now, KJ, where you at? Have you not come a long way, KJ? Don't you feel like that cycle? Don't you feel like you're not in that cycle anymore? I want y'all to really recognize this stuff because this is what this is what we need to understand if you're going to be doing this spiritual walk and if you're going to be doing this ascension, right? You are also governed by planetary structures. You are also governed by planetary energy. Some of these planets move in days, some of them move in months, some of them move in years. Okay, so you have to understand the energy of the planet, and depending. Okay, there you go. That is so not the okay. There you go. Only come on now. Okay, come on now, right? But this is real shit. And we talk about this all the time. We talk about you guys literally being able to step out your door and see that you're literally in different timelines. Shit is different. We've been different. Okay? Okay? Look at that. KJ said, and now KJ, just so you know, 5 months ago is when all of these planets went back direct and we came into full alignment. Just so you know. 5 months ago, KJ, is when we stepped into the 2020 energy, aka the new 2012 energy. 5 months ago, KJ. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Understand your power. Understand. See? Understand that. Understand that, guys. This is time for change. This is time for you to wake up and to embrace your spiritual sovereignty. Look at that. Only said I bought a house 5 months ago. Come on now, like I can't make this shit up. This is real time and energy of me showing y'all this shit is fucking real. This is not by coincidence. Recognize your spiritual sovereignty. Recognize your power. And Carmen, you will be back on here in 6 months telling us your testimony too. Get up on your meditation and watch your shit change in 6 months. Okay, watch. Yes, of course, Marsha, you can still do the meditation. Of course. This is available to everybody. And this is available to everybody. Everybody this is available to. Some people just don't know their power, so they don't know how to use it. It's like having a it's like having a okay, y'all gonna watch Aisha's testimonies next. Okay, and yeah, and when she comes with her her business, because she's gonna be a baker, and she's gonna be baking. Aisha, let me just put my disclaimer out there right now. Okay, Aisha, and I'm talking to Aisha Jones here. Let me put my disclaimer out here right now. You are not to charge me them expensive ass prices that you can be charging people to bake them cakes. I'm just saying, when I come for my cake, for my events and shit, I would like I told you so discounts. I'm the one that I told you so discount, because she can be charging people a lot of money for her creativity. I'm just gonna say, okay. I'm just saying. All right, I'm just saying. I want to support, but no, I'm real talk, because some of her shit is gonna be like $500 and shit, you know. So she's going to have a very lucrative business, and she is going to be traveling abroad and studying. So it's going to be beautiful. Okay. It's going to be beautiful. She's going to be in a really, really beautiful place. All right. Within the next 2 years, embrace it, Aisha, embrace it within the next 2 years. All right. Let me see what KJ is saying. KJ is saying, wait, Cat missed something. All right. Jay said, when I speak outside of the neighborhood, is oh my goodness. When you step outside of the hip, oh, see? Let me tell you something. Jay. So me and Bruce went to the mountains last week, right? And when we got up to the mountain last week, totally different environment, guys. Driving to the mountain, it was like we were in one world. When we got to the mountain, there was a totally different world. You didn't see any mask. You didn't see any gloves. All you saw was people out literally enjoying nature, literally enjoying the sun. You saw it, and it made me just feel like all of the, like I can't explain it. Two totally different. It's I can't even begin to say, because y'all have sit here on lives, and you guys have literally seen me manifest Bruce in real time. Anybody that's my day ones, y'all have seen me manifest Bruce in real time. Y'all remember me playing the love song, calling in my mirror. We went through that, like y'all saw. So y'all remember me, like, so we've manifested things together on this channel. So what I'm saying to y'all, this is not bullshit. This is not bullshit. But y'all gonna have to protect your space and protect your energy and protect yourself and tap into self. Okay? 2 new timelines. I told y'all. The old timeline is not knowing what you want and not having any faith and not having any hope. That's the old timeline. The new timeline is saying you're not dealing with that no more. We in a better place. The wheel of fortune, the world is yours. Look at all of this butterflies and transformation. This 8 of swords is open and releasing, open to new things and releasing the old shit. This is a new timeline. New timeline. Now let me just explain energy. This red energy is your root chakra. This is what's grounding you. This is what's grounding you, which is important because whatever's grounding you is what you're pulling from, right? Your heart chakra is how you manifest. This green energy is how you manifest through your feelings, okay? So understand that whatever you feel is what's going to trump what you think, okay? So if you were thinking that you would like to have a beautiful house and a nice, relationship, but you don't feel like you're worthy of having that, you can't get that. It's not yours to have. Okay? Can we keep? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate it. And can I tell you something, Jay? I really feel like so my whole take on this is like before we even came to the spiritual, to this physical realm, Jay, I feel like all of us in this community met up, had a meeting in the ethers and say, okay, 2020, we're going to check in. We're going to have the station. We're going to do the gas pit stop and we're going to get what we need. Okay. I feel like that's where we are, right? This was created for us, but a time is now. My job is just to help remind you guys. That's it. It's just for a remembrance. We decided to be here together in this space, in this time, so we can all remember together, so we can all wake up together. I am no better than you. You are no better than me. We are all fucking just coming into a sovereignty together. Now, the only difference is whether or not you're going to do the work to gain all your superpowers. I want all of my motherfucking superpowers. I want all of them. I want all of them. Yeah, give me everything. Run all my shit my way. All my shit. Run all my shit my way. I want all my shit. Run it all my way. Yeah. Yeah. So if I can see in the ninth dimension, run that my way too. I want to see it in the ninth dimension. Yeah, run that way. Oh, I can literally bend metal. Oh, run that. Oh, wait a minute. I have a gift creating jewelry and shit. Run that my way too. I ain't show y'all this. So let me explain something to y'all. This is how I know I'm in a new timeline. I started a business in 2012 and felt like it wasn't going to work. It was going to fail. Nothing was panning out right. Right? So yeah, you're going to run all of my shit that I am divinely entitled to. All of the shit that you've been holding up, run it all my way. I didn't know I had a gift of making jewelry, y'all. I didn't know that. I met my mirror and he and I have been pulling out things out of each other's. So now I'm making power packs with my stones that I've been selling, the crystals. Now, and everything that we're doing is charged. So there's a reason why we're wrapping these minerals and these crystals in copper. There's a reason. Everything has a purpose of why we're doing. All right. There's a reason why I chant over your crystals, if you order that before I send them out. There's a reason. Everything is sound vibration. All right. So yeah, you're going to run me all my gifts. Yeah. Run me all my gifts because I already see shit is changing. Run me all my gifts and run me all my power. I want all of them. All of them. All of them. I was on the deck yesterday. Hi, how are you? So no see energy, and it's broad daylight, right? And so for those of you that can see energy, pay attention and to see if you can literally see the energy during the daytime too, because it's coming very clearly during the daytime. You can literally see the waves of energy in the day, right? So I don't know if any of you have been experiencing that. There was something else I wanted to talk about that I've been experiencing. There was something else. Okay, so only you can see it too. There was something else. I claim that all is mine and all through the elements. And yeah, thank you. I don't trade. No, you're right, Jay. Run me all my shit. I want all my shit. Yeah, everything. I want it all. And I'm not afraid of it anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid of it anymore. No, I'm not. No, yeah. So, I can speak to the. So this is how you move mountains. First of all, let me explain to you what mountains are. Okay. All right. This is how you move your mountains. All right. Your mountains or your pain, your mountains or your lack mentality, your mountains or your trauma, right? Your mountains or your self-imposed limitation, your mountains or the limitation that others have created for you that you've agreed and bought into. These are all your mountains, okay? How do you move mountains, right? You move mountains by getting into yourself, right? Because when you get into yourself, you know that it's nothing that you can't do or you can't accomplish, all right? There's nothing you can't do and you can't accomplish. Now, like I said, a lot of you sat here and watched me manifest in my mirror. Y'all saw me manifest in Bruce. What I have not shared with all of y'all is how detailed in the manifestation I was. I shared it with Lancey today. I shared it with Lancey today as to how detailed it was and what happened the first time I met Bruce. Okay, and I've shared it probably with some of you. Okay. I shared it with some of you that has had, yep. See? Okay, you remember? Okay, so yeah. And 92 Limits, what you don't know, like I was so deep. So I shared, so Lancey knows the one thing I shared with her today, that happened on the first time I met Bruce. And that was all done in meditation. Hey, Kimberly, how are you, sweetie? Yes, you're gonna have to replay the beginning, Kimberly, because I gave we did oracles today. We did the oracle cards today. So Lancey knows what I'm talking about because I shared it with her today. And I think I also shared it with Tyra yesterday in her reading too. So just so you guys know, this shit is real. Now let me give you even another trick. Okay. And hopefully Bruce is not I was so specific, right, in my manifestation, like really, really specific in my manifestation. I even went down to penis size. That's how specific I was, right? Now, what I did do was I was very specific that it shouldn't be too big, it shouldn't be too small, it needed to be right. I think I even gave like a particular inch size that I wanted. I think I even gave like an inch. I'm a Scorpio. Y'all know this was coming. Y'all know this was coming. Y'all know this was coming. See, Nancy said she, okay, pounds, Nancy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right? Because real talk, let's be real. If you're going to have a fruitful relationship, right? That got to be on point for me. I'm sorry. Like, that got to. Apple said up for that class. Jasmine said she did that too. But this is what I'm telling y'all. Get as detailed as you can in the manifestation. No, yeah, KJ, add it, honey. At KJ. KJ, you need to only say that is non-negotiable. Add it, honey. Add it. Yes. Okay. And not only do you add it, but you want to add that he knows what he's doing with it too. Okay, because they could have the size but don't know what they doing with it. All right. Listen, be as clear and specific as you can when you're manifesting, right? When you're manifesting. Now, the reason why I added that is because I did have an experience with someone that was not very well endowed, and that was a problem. So that, I didn't want that to flow over, And sometimes size does not matter if you know how to do it, but don't nobody want to tickle. I'm sorry, I'm being honest. I do not want a tickle. Experienced that in my 20s, not trying to go through that in my 40s, honey, not in my prime. Thank you, Tanya Pound. Okay. Marsha said notes, laugh out loud. A tickle? Don't nobody want a tickle, honey. You can't even feel a tickle. Okay. Especially if you're nicely lubricated. You're not a tickle. You can't feel no tickle. Don't nobody want no tickle. Don't nobody want no tickle. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I am so sorry about that. However, my loves, y'all know the deal, right? Tap into yourself. Enjoy your spiritual sovereignty. Know that you are master manifested and you're co-creators. Don't nobody want to tickle. Nobody wants to tickle. Literally, and let me give you guys another tip that I've used to help manifest stuff. I have used laughing meditation. I don't know if any of you have heard of laughing meditation, but I use laughing meditation. Okay. And I think I've done a few of them in maybe some of my classes. Okay. In laughing meditation, what I do is when I want to invoke the feeling, right, of something that I'm manifesting, right, I first go back to remembering something that brought me a lot of joy and a lot of happiness that the universe may have surprised me with. And when I get that feeling, I start laughing and thanking the universe, and I start giggling just like a child. Okay, so it looks something like this. You know what? Say, for example, if you manifest in a new car, right? Say, for example, you want to manifest a new car, right? And say, for example, you know what it feels like to already have a car. Like, you know, that new feeling of having a brand new car, but now you need a new car. What you want to do is get in the feeling of being thankful for the car, right? So I would go back to an experience that I have maybe of the universe. Let me see. What is something the universe... I'm going to give y'all my car story. I needed to manifest a car in 5 days. 5 days. Okay. I sat and I had a conversation with the universe. And this is true story. This is a true story. Please listen to me. This is a true story. I needed to manifest a car in 5 days. All right. So I got with the universe and I said, I need to manifest a car in 5 days. I also got with the universe and said, this is how much money I want to put down on the car. Okay. This is how much money I want to put down the car. And I need the car to be manifested in 5 days. That was a Sunday. Right. Monday, I started to make my phone calls and I started to reach out to people so I could go see cars. I think by Wednesday, I got turned down. Okay. I got turned down. There was something about my credit. They wasn't giving it to me. Okay. True story. They weren't going to give it to me. I think like I fell short of my credit, maybe 2 points or something. They didn't want to give me the car. So I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I swear to y'all not. I went in the back of the house, and some of you have already seen the lake in the back of the house, right? I went in the back of the house by the lake, and I got with my spirit guys, and I said, y'all know I need this car by Friday. I don't know what y'all gonna do to fix this, but I know I'm getting this car by Friday. So whatever y'all need to do, y'all got to do, because this car is mine by Friday, okay? And then as I got out of that meditation, I heard, call so-and-so. And I did exactly what my spirit told me to do, okay? Because at this point, fuck being humble. You said anything I need, want, can imagine, desire, I can have, right? You said all I needed to do is mustard seed that. You said all I needed was a mustard seed of faith, right? Here's my mustard seed. I need my car by Friday. This is how much money I have to put down on the car. Now they telling me that I can't get the car. What we finna do to fix this? What we finna do? Call such and such. Immediately, I called such and such, okay? And I said, I need a co-signer for my car. I'm giving y'all a true story. I need a, just getting out of the divorce, single parent. I need to have a vehicle for me and my kids. So I called the person. Let me tell y'all, this person did not ask me how much the loan was going to be. They did not ask me if they needed to put any money down. The only thing they asked me was where they needed to sign. Where do I need to sign? That's all they asked me. Where do I need to sign? Just by me following my intuition, by me calling up the universe and saying, no. I need this by Friday. I need this by Friday. Not only did I tell the universe that, I don't want to spend no more than that on my car note. Let's just say I don't spend any more on my car note than I asked the universe for. Let's just say when I walked in the dealership, the $1,000 that I wanted to put down, the universe said, no, baby, you can keep that $1,000. I only had to put down $250 on my car, okay? So let me just tell y'all something. The shit that I talk to y'all about, I have to walk through. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody should be teaching you shit that they did not have to walk through and experience. You understand what I'm saying? So give me somebody that don't walk through some shit, and then you can give me the steps to tell me how I can get the same shit or experience the same shit or get through the same shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't sit down and hand a book and have me read out of the book for no fucking steps. All right? If you're calling yourself a teacher, yeah, I need to know what you did so I can maybe tweak mine a little bit so I can gain some experience, okay? Or gain enlightenment to how my shit could pop off. Anybody that you following that's not helping you to grow, you shouldn't be following that person. And you can tell them I said that. Anybody that you are following in this day and age, in this time right here, right now, that's not challenging you to grow within yourself, you shouldn't be following that person. If you are looking outside of somebody to make you feel good, to tell you when your man coming home, when you're going to get married, when everything's going to be perfect, and tell you don't have no fucking work to do, you got a fucking problem. I'm telling you right now. These cards right here should not be for you to find out what's going on with somebody else and when they're going to give you a ring if you're not fucking doing your work. Yeah, jump off. Yeah, this message may not be for everybody. I'm telling you right now. These cards should be for confirmation, exaltation, and encouragement and messages to get you through this shit. They should not be your fucking clutch as to when you're going to get a man or when your fucking bill's going to be paid. Because if this is what you use this shit for, you're going to be in a lot of problems. Because this is where we at right now. You're either going to be trapped or you're going to step over here in the fucking green grass and learn how to do shit yourself spiritually. Okay? I'm telling you right now. Telling you right now. And that's the truth. Okay? Jay says, my grandmother could touch people and break a fever. Come on now. And Jay, you got that gift too. I won't be surprised if your hands be coming on fire and being hot when your healing gift kicked in. Jay, let me just tell you right now. She passed away, but that don't mean that her energy can't teach you everything you need to know, honey. I just sat here and told you that I told the universe I needed that car and they made it happen. Call on your grandmother. Have her give you all that wisdom. Let me ask you a question, Jay. Do your palms go on fire? Do your palms get hot in the middle of your palms feel like they sometimes go on fire? Come on now. Thank you, Latasha. If they ain't been through nothing, that's kind of like asking. That's kind of like asking somebody that has never, been a crack addict, how do you get over crack? They're not going to be able to tell you that. You want to go to someone that has experienced that so they can tell you how they walked through and got to the other side. I don't want nobody that's sitting behind a desk reading out of a book from somebody else's experience. This is why you can relate much better and deeper with someone that has walked through the experience that you've had to go through. Okay? My hands are on fire. Okay, yeah. That's you got the gift of healing, Jay. So just calling your grandmother. Or you want to call on your guide, your healing guy. Okay? That's just so you know, Jay, that's what that means. You got healing hands. Okay? My hands, like right now, my hands are hot. And especially doing meditation, when I do the meditation and I release the energy, my palms get really, really hot. Like right now, they're getting hot. Okay? You have healing hands. So when you feel your hands come on fire, that's what that means. All right? And I won't be surprised, Jay, if you can. And let me tell you something also, Jay. You can play with the energy and get really good. You can get so good to the point that you can feel the resistance in the energy. You can feel when the energy changes. You can feel when the energy expands. You can literally feel when you try to put two magnets together, Jay, you can get that good where you can feel the magnetic energy in between the palm of your hands. Okay, just practice. Okay, even outside, I have so much energy. I will talk to the wild. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Yep, Jay, it's there. Something weird happened today. My lips started vibrating out of nowhere. I've never experienced that. Sometimes I experience that. Sometimes I experience twitching. Especially right now, only we have a lot of active energy coming in. It's interesting because I've been telling Bruce for the past couple of nights, if you see me start to twitch and you see me start to twitch in my sleep, do not be concerned. Okay, I'm getting downloads and I'm getting messages, and as my body as my spirit disconnects from my body, there's a lot of twitching. And sometimes as I receive information, it comes through energetically, and I can literally feel the energy pulsate through my body. And it feels like electricity. There's been times when I've been stiffed out where I can't move, but I can literally feel the energy of the pulse, the electricity pulsating through my body. Okay. Oh, it felt like something or someone touched you. Oh, yep. I've been getting okay. I've been walking into spider webs a lot lately too. Yeah. Now, when was that? Only you said, was that? I'm trying to see. Was that around full moon energy? Only. Something. Oh, today. You said that happened today. Okay. Only you should ask. Ask if that's a guide or someone trying to get you a message. It could be somebody that's transitioned that's trying to get your attention too. Only. It could be somebody that's transitioned. You feel energy like that too? Yeah, that's becoming a lot stronger for me. So I am expecting within the next couple of days I'm full fledged gonna get, yeah, because it's been trying to come in. It just hasn't fully come in yet. You know, I don't know. I might have Bruce record it because I would like to see playback on that because I've never physically been able to record myself. But sometimes it's so intense when my body just literally be convulsing off the bed and like it's just. I'm gonna ask Bruce to record it. Hopefully, it doesn't freak him out too much. But usually, that's when my Kundalini and all of my chakras are coming into full alignment. A lot of activations. Can you feel that energy before someone's transition? Yes, I can. But mine doesn't come in as a feeling, Kimberly. Mine comes in as an odor. I smell. So I would smell the hospital, and then that person's essence will pop up. The name, you know. So for me, it doesn't come in as a feeling, Kimberly. It comes in as a smell first, and then that person's energy will pop into my being. Yep, I love it. I love it. Only you're on point. So just so you know, Spirit is teaching. If you're up to listen, right? Messages will be coming through. Jay, what I can say is Bruce has been having very detailed dreams. I have not been having detailed dreams, but what I find is I have been having very detailed predictions. I don't know. Kelly said I mentioned something to her last week about, I don't remember, Argentina. I can't remember which one. And she said 2 days later, she was like, oh yeah, you said something and it happened. Okay. So for me, it's not coming in via dreams. They're happening in real time. Just that there were going to be a major transition in celebrities, right? And then I also said in the class it was going to be 3 people, and yeah, and it happened within that same weekend, right? So a lot of us, it's now happening a lot quickly. What I'm finding personally is the visions, the dreams, and the feelings are not taking a long time to happen. Like they're happening in real time. Okay. Okay. Okay, Moy. My mirror start up. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. You felt it? Okay. I feel the call coming soon. If they have not reached out yet, I feel it. Okay? I feel it. If they have not reached out, I feel it. And I want to say only send them a lot of love. You want to send them a lot of love. They may not be doing, I mean, they're going through this transition too, but they may not be as what's the word? It's kind of like you're over the horizon where you can see everything, and it's like they're just getting to that peak, so they haven't stepped up on the horizon to see everything yet. So you want to send them a lot of love. They may be having a difficult time right now mentally. Okay. So speak to their guides and speak to their angels. Okay. Okay, yeah, because that's what I feel too. Only right. So I feel like sometimes he's tapped in, and then he's, or they're tapped in, but definitely send him a lot of love and a lot of strength. Okay, and definitely send the telepathic messages to his guides too. Okay. Connie, I got 2. Well, let me see. So Connie, there's 2 classes that I'm currently offering, and then I'm going to start the chakra class. I just got to get my schedule together. So we're on I got the next class for trusting your intuition and communicating with the spiritual realm is going to be in the next 3 weeks. Okay. The next 3 weeks. And that is for a donation of $125. That is a 5-week class that happens on Saturdays, okay? And I have a few students from the class on here now. And I'm telling you, I don't play in those classes. We go through exercise so you can know exactly what the spiritual realm looks like, what it sounds like, and how you can tap in. Because a lot of you are already doing it right now. You don't even know that you're doing it, okay? So that class is going to start again. The new class is going to start again in the next 3 weeks, and that's for $125 donation for 5 weeks. Okay, they're all my 13-week class. Bending Space and Time and Manifesting Your Reality. That one is a 13-week class, and that one is based on the 13 moon Mayan calendar system, which deals with manifestation. Okay. And that's 13 weeks. That's for a donation of $233 for the next 13 weeks. That's going to start maybe at the end of this month, beginning of next month. Okay. And in that week class, we meet weekly also. And that's the class where I go in and I teach you how to master self, how to debunk things, okay, and how to really build your own reality. All right. Only said she's I'm not. Let me just say, Jasmine and another person already signed up, and I'm not going to give the other person's name because I don't want to give away anything. Wink, wink. You know who I'm talking to if you said that. So you can make your donation now and get on the class list for that. And let me just tell you, I think Aisha's on here. Kimberly's on here. Kimberly took the first wave. So I have a few students on here that has already taken the 13-week class. And let me just tell you, the 13-week class, if you have a project, Marsha, you still have your reading, Marsha. Just email me. We can put that on calendar. Oh, you told her? Okay. Jasmine, I didn't want to blow your spot up. Okay. So Nancy took the class. Aisha took the class. Kimberly took my 13-week class already. And I'm telling y'all, invest in yourself if you can. That's all I'm going to say. Invest in yourself if you can. Okay. Invest in yourself if you can. And if you're not able to take the 13-week class and you want to get a jump on the spiritual realm, you can take my How to Trust Your Intuition class. All right. And How to Trust Your Intuition class, we do shit in real time. Okay. In real time. So you know what's happening in real time. Okay. Jasmine said, I'm taking all of the classes. Aisha said, there's so much power in that class. Thank you, Aisha. Okay. Yep. And the How to Trust Your Intuition class, just so you know, like everything. And this is based on 20 years worth of experience, also on research. Okay. And everything that I'm telling you is not something that you cannot do. You know, I'm just a guide, right? And the reason for the donation, to be honest with you guys, is because I have 2 sons and I have to pay bills. Okay. Now, if I can do all of this without paying bills, all right, I would give all of this away for free. So the donations are really just to make sure that me and my babies eat, because this is what I do for a living. And just for those of you that need to know my certifications, okay, for those of you that need to know my certification, I am a certified Reiki energy healer. So I deal with your Reiki, with your chakra systems, and I deal with energy. Okay, I am also what you would consider to be a seer. Okay, a prophetess, a healer, a healer. All right, and that is a gifting that I've had pretty much all of my life. Okay, I do not need the deck of tarot cards to read or to give you a reading. This is just a tool. All right. Hey, Hit Mama, how are you? See? Hit Mama, thank you, my love. Okay, I don't need a deck of cards to read. I can read your energy without cards. I've done several reading, even for some of you. I've done reading where I haven't used cards. Okay, I had to pull the cards at the end because I just gave you a whole reading without the cards. All right. So this is my gifting, and I don't take it lightly. I am very grateful and humble that I am chosen to do this. Okay. So I don't take it lightly. I don't take your money lightly. Okay. I don't take anything that I do lightly. I'm not going to give anyone fuckery. Okay. And if I don't know something, I'll tell you, I don't know. Let me research. I don't attest to know every fucking thing. Okay. I don't. But what I know that I know, I share. All right. So just so you guys know. So any donations, it is just so I can maintain taking care of me and my babies. I'm not, so I do have to acquaint for the time that I put into what I'm teaching. But outside of that, Marsha, that's what I'm saying, Marsha. You already have a personal reading because you gifted it to Jamaica, but she didn't call for the reading, Marsha. So email me and we could get you back on calendar because you made your donation, but Jamaica did not follow up in her appointment. So you can have that reading. Okay. You can have that reading. She didn't take the appointment. All right. So just email me and we can get you on calendar. All right. All right. Okay, my lovelies. I do want to circle back on Relationship Chronicles, but it's not going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Okay. I'll be back in the mountain again tomorrow. Kimberly, did you send out the time schedule yet? That would be today, Kimberly. As a matter of fact, You don't see my notes. You don't have my notes. But that would be today. I got it right here. That's today. So those of you, okay, so this is a good, so those of you, all right, that have emailed me, okay, and I have your email address about that. Oh, thank you, Apple. I appreciate you. Those of you that have emailed me, all right, about the free coaching sessions, please know you're going to be receiving an email with a calendar link, okay? The only thing that I need you to do is to change, to pick one time slot. And when you choose that time slot, please know that is going to be a time slot for the next 6 weeks. So whatever you change, all right, whatever you pick, that is your time slot for the next 6 weeks. Now, these are free 20-minute sessions, okay? And the time slots are now all, I think, the time slots are done, they're done, okay? So first comes, first serve, all right? Now, if you miss your time slot and you do not reach out to me and ask to reschedule, you're off the list. Because what you're not going to do is waste my time and my energy. I'm telling y'all right now, okay? So you get 6 weeks of free life coaching sessions. I'm not charging you for this. We meet on Mondays, okay? When you get the email, choose your session. And once you choose that session, I will get a notification and I will lock you in for the next 6 weeks. If you miss your appointment and you do not notify me, you get taken off of the list and your sessions get canceled, okay? And those appointments are only going to be up until the end of the year, all right? After the end of the year, I am going to bring back the coaching sessions, but I will have to start asking for a donation for them. I'm not going to make it astronomical, but for right now, if you've emailed me, the email is going out today with the link of where you can choose your time slot, okay? And it's just taking me that long because I had a lot of scheduling. I'm getting an intern. I'm getting an intern. So I'm getting somebody to help me. I'm getting somebody to help me. All right. No, you did not miss it, sweetie. You did not miss it. You did not miss it. Oh, really? Okay, Marsha. Email me, Marsha. We could get into all of that. We can get into all of that, Marsha, okay? All of that. Yeah, so that email is going to go out later today. I just have to adjust the calendar because I have one appointment ending. I have one slot ending in the next 2 weeks, so I want to add a new slot for that, okay? Hey, Liz, how are you, beautiful? How are you? You're welcome, Kimberly. All right, guys. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I was literally only supposed to be on here for the reading. Guess what I'm about to do? Oh, okay. Nancy, I did not give you this in your reading today, but let me give you this, Nancy, if you're still on. Okay, Nancy is on. Nancy, I'm going to give you this really quickly, all right? Any of the small potatoes that you like, Nancy, okay, any of the small potatoes, all right? I like the golden ones, like the nice buttery ones, Nancy. I like those, all right? Now, you need rosemary, and this can be fresh or dried rosemary. You need sea salt, and you need sofrito, okay? Now, sofrito or season that I use, Nancy, is onions, peppers, red, green, yellow, and orange peppers, some scallions, maybe even some, I like shallots. So I put shallots in there also. And I put them in like the food processor and I make it like a paste. Okay, Nancy? So a scoop of that paste goes under potatoes. You cut up all of your, you chop up the rosemary. And the rosemary is as much as you like. The more rosemary you add, Nancy, the more rosemary flavor it has, okay? So a scoop or two of the paste that I just told you about with all of your onions. You chop up your rosemary, some, hey, Sam, how are you? I use grapeseed oil, okay? But you can use any oil that you like, and you coat them really nicely in oil, and you just put them in the oven for maybe about 25 minutes to a half an hour until they're seasoned, okay? I find that the more rosemary you put in it, the more it tastes like the rosemary flavor. But even if you don't put a lot of rosemary, that sofrito or that seasoning paste, Nancy, is also going to make it really flavorful, okay? And you just bake it till it's golden brown, and there you go. I don't have measurements. So I can't tell you like a teaspoon of this. I'm a cook, so I don't measure. That's how I grew up. We sat and watched my mama cook. So it's a dab of this, you smell, you taste, you smell some more, you taste, and then boom, there you go. Okay. All right. So yeah, sorry about that. Bruce told me that I should probably start recording some videos because I need to sell my food. I am mastering the fucking vegetables too. See, there you go. It's all about love. It's all about love. Okay, so my Wi-Fi is starting to act up, which is my cue that it's probably time for me to run out of here, right? I am going to go make some dinner. I'm having mushroom hoagies tonight. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I should. Okay, I will. Maybe I might record my mushroom hoagies tonight. Let me tell y'all something. I make the best mushroom burger there is. I came up with a recipe. Bruce calls it a mushroom chicken sandwich, and he don't eat meat, but he said it's like a crunchy chicken sandwich. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I love food. Disclaimer, let me just tell y'all something right now. I don't eat red meat and I don't eat chicken. I have not fully gotten off of the fish yet. I had salmon last week. It did not make me sick. And I had a few scallops and it did not make me sick. Okay. So I gotta attest to that. I'm not full-fledged vegan yet. Okay. Working my way over there, but I'm not full-fledged vegan yet. So if I want some fish or I feel like meat, instead of doing steak and chicken, I go to fish and seafood, which probably don't make a difference anyway. But I like to eat. I like to eat. Yeah. So I'm not one of those people that eat to survive. I eat because I like to eat. Okay. Oh my goodness. KJ, I got you, KJ. I'm going to share my mushroom burger recipe with you. Can I tell you, you don't miss, I swear to you not, when you season that mushroom and it's a big portobello mushroom that looks like a burger, I swear to you not, you don't miss it. You don't miss it. You don't miss it. I make a mean sweet potato. Oh, Sam, can I have that recipe? Because I have not mastered that yet, Sam. I tried the meatloaf, Sam. And I still haven't mastered the meatloaf. Y'all know I tried my meatloaf. I haven't. Bruce ate up all the meatloaf, but I haven't mastered the meatloaf. To me, there is something missing. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I love to eat. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll probably be back tonight. When I can't sleep. Kelly said I need to jump on when I can't sleep. So I'm going to jump on when I can't sleep. Okay. And my sleep pattern has changed. Okay. Sam, if you could text me that recipe, Sam, I would love that. I will try it. And I would probably even record it, Sam. All right. I'm going to see y'all tonight. I'm going to go eat. Okay. I probably won't do the mushroom burger today because I don't want to, that means that I got to go, put on a shirt and stuff and look, I don't want to do that. Yeah. So yeah, I want to be free. Yeah. I don't even know right now. I'm like in my Bahama wears, just my wrap. I'm just in my wrap right now, okay? All right, y'all. So check this out. I will be back later tonight. We're going into Relationship Chronicles tonight. I want to talk to you guys about healthy relationships and not opting out of something beautiful because it's bringing up unresolved stuff that you need to heal from, okay? All right. I love you guys. I'm going to see you guys in your next stream later on today when we get relationship. It's going to be after hours, okay? Just so you guys know, all right? I love you guys much. I'm going to see y'all later. Do the playback if you want the reading and the message, okay, guys? Bye, my lovelies. See y'all later.